stupid birds they are. Seriously, they are.
Turtle doves.
Yes, very dumb birds.
Jamie Blood.
Good morning, Interwebians. Yeah, that's
Well,
it.
it's certainly morning.
Slowly waking up, I'm like,
Emphasis on slowly.
I feel a little bit better than I did yesterday, I will say that.
Well, that's good.
Food helped, and is equal. Good, and early snoozies.
Yes, indeed.
Couldn't remember at all last night. Like, you coming to bed, I must have been zonked out.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Left me a little bit of space.
I always give you space.
Yeah, you had. I had at least a good eighth of an inch to the edge of the bed.
I try to give you as much space as I can as well. I think definitely when we get a bigger place and stuff, we can always switch the beds out if you want to.
We'll see.
Well, it depends really.
Bigger bed just means that you'll sprawl out into my freaking side of the bed even more.
So, this is my second duper.
Yes, but at least you get off at 8:30 at night.
Yeah, that's one good thing. And I definitely am going to be, because yesterday was just, finishing up, it was ridiculous with the storm and stuff.
Yeah, I was absolutely fucking pissing down rain. It was pretty biblical.
With thunder and lightning, plus as
Awesome.
well. I was trying to take the bins out yesterday. I managed to get one out, but when I tried to get the second one out, the wheel caught. Plus as well, it was coming down heavier with a heavy storm. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll leave that at, just by the exit, and then I'll do it in the morning. Plus most of the bins are kind of toppled over onto the road. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. No. It's now 9:25. I want to get out of here. I am home before this storm worsens. It didn't worsen, but let's just say that storm did knock off the power at the casino altogether, so we were in pitch black. So that was fun.
There was just one point when I was driving to pick you up, like there was a lightning strike that was like right dead center of my field of vision.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it wasn't in the middle of the road, but like it was
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
You like a good thunderstorm.
I like lightning. Like lightning and thunder is pretty cool.
I don't have to make a Sith sorcerer. Oh Lord, shooting you out the fingers. Pew pew. Pew pew. Power. Do you think it's going to be a quiet day at the office?
Hard to tell. Wasn't any press releases and stuff yesterday, so maybe there won't be today. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Trailers. No trailers.
No, Sundays, I mean, it's not necessarily prime time for anybody to trailer anything. I mean, there's no major conventions happening. I think the biggest news I'll be running, because I'm going to want to find that out, is who won the international, the Dota 2 championship. Alright, so I know almost nothing about Dota 2 or most MOBAs in general. It's like there's like a whole dictionary of terms and jargon and playstyle and expertise that I am not privy to. But I do know, I'm very familiar with the International. The 2016 International has topped up a humongous prize pool. It's like, the prize pool isn't necessarily founded by Blizzard, Valve.
Yeah.
I think maybe they put like a start out there, but people purchase a battle pass, which is essentially like a pass to watch the International and get a bunch of other neat shit for Dota 2 and stuff like that.
And all the sales from the passes go towards the...
Not all of them. A fair portion of them go towards the pot for the International.
Right.
And this year's international freaking prize pot, after all was said and done, before the first rounds began, was at $20 million. A little over $20 million. So, whomever it is that won the international yesterday is going to be walking away with a little better than $9 million. That's not bad for about 6 days worth of playing a video game.
I wish I could get $9 million.
Then get good at Dota 2. Become a part of a team and get yourself into the international. It is easily the biggest sporting event in esports, without question. The international always packs whatever arena it's hosting in. The crowd is immense. Like, I was watching a couple of rounds and like whenever there was a move that was apparently of import, like you could hear the crowd roaring. It was like a prize fight essentially in terms of its atmosphere.
Do you think, and I doubt they would, but do you think they would ever do something like this as an Olympic event?
Huh?
Do you think they would do anything like this as an Olympic event?
Well, that's what one esports professional had said is going to happen maybe down the line. That competitive game will become an Olympic event. It's hard to say. I mean, we're seeing it break into mainstream broadcast. I mean, personally, I want to check out in September the Overwatch World Cup. That's going to be broadcasting on TBS in September. I mean, there's a Counter-Strike Global Offensive thing that's being broadcast. It's starting to grow into mainstream televised broadcasts now. Before it was just kind of niche Twitch broadcasts, and now it is an absolute growth industry. No matter how many people rip on the idea of video games as a sport, which is not an actual sporting event. Pardon me. But just it is an absolutely monstrously booming industry.
I think last stop for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
EVO is one of the biggest tournaments. That's for fighting games. That's probably going to be broadcast.
I remember as well when we went out for our anniversary that when we were in the cigar lounge that
they had a Heroes of the Storm tournament going on TV. Yeah, I know.
And there we are sitting, drinking brandy,
drinking scotch, puffing on a cigar, and watching Heroes of the Storm. I mean,
you can't be more dapper than that.
Oh, no doubt. We're dapper and nerdy, pretty much exactly us. But yeah, no, it was. I mean, there's some games that I think make better esports, like Overwatch, for example. That would be fun to watch.
We should talk more about this.
Yes.
I shall see you guys in the next couple of hours. So, 8:45 a.m. And I've just basically set up stuff. My first guest has gone in for their session, but in total I'm gonna run up like 9 today, and stretched out for the day. I am still totally. Like I said, I gotta do an open tomorrow. But I'm definite because I finish at 2:30. I'm gonna be I'm going straight to bed. Oh crap! No, I can't. I gotta go up to HR tomorrow because I gotta go and do insurance stuff. Oh. Great. Let's see. I may swing over now and pick up more robes. I'm just sitting here now, and I just realised that usually when I come into work when I do work in my uniform, I usually try to wear black socks, or at least it's professional, but yeah, I'm kind of wearing red socks today. Well, I will say it goes well with the shoes, so there's that. Although that's one thing as well. I'm looking at my drawers and everything. I feel like I know it's a random thing to talk about. I feel like I'm having less socks, so I may have to buy new ones, but not like black or white ones. Because you've seen me with my socks before. I've had like polka dot ones, fox ones. Get back into those ones again. I miss those type of socks.
Fair enough, black and white ones are easy to have and stuff, but you know, a bit of fashion, a bit of flair to be like, hey. But no, literally, I have like no fucking guests at this moment. Okay, my second guest has gone into therapy, and the first guest just left, and I'm like, I mean, there's nothing really else I can do. And my next guest doesn't come in until around about like an hour from now or so. And I'm looking at the times, I'm like, oh my god, they have really stretched out today with how many guests are coming in. I'm going to be dead before I come home. And not dead because it's been busy, dead because it's bloody boring. Well, I'm checking the women's side. You know, they look bonkers, and I do apologise. But, oh my god. I may do some writing. I may do a list for voice acting. I may try and figure something out. Never know, see what happens. Like 2 hours left, and I can't wait to finish this double. This double weekend has been bonkers. Other today has been dead, but still bonkers. But also as well, Chris texted me saying he's made food tonight, and he showed me a picture of what he made for food. Let's just say that now it gets me a little bit. Can I move this forward for 2 hours? Literally, it's. I would go home. I am hungry as hell. I need food. I'm getting cranky. Help me. That looks yummy. Celebratory katsu. Yeah, it is the end of my double. I am officially done with my double weekend. Achievement. But more to come. Later on. Thank you, Fots. Accomplished, and it was awesome. And thank you, Han. And I've licked the plate. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, alright.
What would you like? Billy. Yep, the other day we were talking about, well, Chris was telling me about a drink he had in one of the stores back in his youth, and it was this stuff, Surge, which he found today before he came to pick me up. So, I'm gonna give these a try, beep, and see what they actually taste like. Well, for me anyway, what it's gonna taste like for him, it's just for nostalgia. Alright, so down the hatch for you.
Come on.
No, go on, down the hatch for you.
You first.
Me first? Fair enough. Ooh. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's about what I remember.
It's as you remember.
Yep.
So I can cross Surge off my list for drinks that were made exclusively for America. Next up, Crystal Pepsi. Or Ecto Cooler. Or all of the above.